My name is MJ Carpio, campaign manager at Move Minnesota. This year, advocates want a great deal for transportation and our climate. After decades of work, we finally secured long-term dedicated funding for public transit and active transportation in the metro, alongside increased investments in greater Minnesota. This is critical for maintaining and building out transit systems and streets that are convenient, reliable, and accessible for everybody, regardless of class, age, ability, race, or zip code. This long-term dedicated funding will get us increased bus frequency, so waiting 5 to 10 minutes instead of 30 or an hour for the bus to arrive, more bus routes, including bus rapid transit, improved transit stops and shelters, free or reduced fares, transit ambassadors who can create welcoming spaces and connect people to social services, electric buses, and better connections with biking, walking, and rolling. And that's just the beginning. With that, thanks to the APBP nominating committee for the 2023 Nonprofit Professional of the Year Award, to Hannah Pritchard, pedestrian, bicycle engineer with the Minnesota Department of Transportation, and who's previously received the Public Sector Professional of the Year Award. Thank you for nominating me. Thanks to volunteers, transit riders, and coalition members for lending their voices and abilities to get us our wins. Thanks to our team at Move Minnesota for leading on transportation, land use, and climate advocacy in the state, the region, and hopefully in the rest of the country. I'm excited to continue getting people on buses, trains, and streets where the air is cleaner and it's easier to get around, year-round. And I'm up to continue emboldening legislative champions and transit agencies to push for what we need, to be more creative, and to really want to be of service to people and our planet. If you're watching this and have experienced great connections between transit, streets, and how people go to meet up, have fun, work, study, pray, or just wander around, or if you see a huge potential for all of that where you live, I hope you'll join the movement wherever you are.
Hello, I'm Keith Lovin, the State Bicycle and Pedestrian Coordinator for the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. I'd like to thank the APBP for the Professional of the Year Public Sector Award for 2023. I have been working for the Transportation Cabinet for about 2 years, although I've been involved with bike ped issues for most of my career. I am real proud of the fact that Kentucky has adopted a Complete Streets, Roads, and Highways policy, as well as published a Complete Streets, Roads, and Highways manual within the last year. In addition to publishing the manual, we have conducted training sections across the state to educate planners, designers, local officials, and other interested parties in the Complete Streets concept. In addition to working on Complete Streets, Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has also adopted its first statewide bike and pedestrian master plan. It's the first one that Kentucky Transportation Cabinet has done, and so we hope to be able to do more planning as far as bike and pedestrian facilities across the state. During the 2 years that I've been on this position, it's been very interesting going across the state, seeing how involved various communities are in developing a more bike and pedestrian-friendly city. We've had a number of cities submit applications for the League of American Bicyclists friendly community status, and we're seeing progress in all aspects of the bike and walk community. So again, I'd like to thank the APBP. I'd like to thank Bernadette DuPont with the Federal Highways Administration. I'd also like to thank Kel Pelfrey and Jay Balaj with the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet for making this award possible. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Adiya Inamdar, an urban planner and designer with Kittleson & Associates in our Washington, D.C. office. I'm deeply honored and grateful to receive this year's APBP Private Sector Professional of the Year Award. I would like to thank my fellow transportation professionals for nominating me and supporting my nomination. I would also like to thank the APBP Awards jury for selecting me for this year's award. Award ceremonies like these are an occasion to pause and reflect, to celebrate our successes and chart course to take on challenges that lie ahead. Although my name is on this award, I would not have been able to succeed in my career without strong support and guidance from my fellow professionals at Kittleson, partner firms, and clients at public agencies. I would like to sincerely thank everyone I had an opportunity to collaborate with in these past few years. I also would not have been here without unconditional love and support from my family, friends, teachers, and mentors. Looking back, I'm struck by how my early childhood experiences of growing up in my hometown of Pune in India have influenced me into the urban planner and designer that I am today. I had a chance to grow up in a mixed-use, mixed-income, walkable neighborhood where I could walk and bike to my school, parks, friends' houses, and local shops. That kind of mobility allowed me to gain confidence and independence early in my life. I'm hoping through my work of planning and designing communities, I'm able to provide similar opportunities for current and future generations. Although we have a lot to celebrate through the successes of the Complete Streets movement and the high-class pedestrian and bicycle facilities that are being developed across this country, we all know a lot more hard work lies ahead. Unfortunately, we are seeing a rising trend of pedestrian and bicycle fatalities and serious injuries across this country. Awards like these make me doubly motivated to take these challenges head on. In closing, I would like to thank the entire APBP community for this award. I'm a proud member of the APBP organization, and I'm glad that there's an organization where active transportation professionals like us can gather, share success stories, lessons learned, and the latest and greatest research to help our active transportation community advance high-class pedestrian and bicycle facilities to make our communities safe and comfortable for all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maryann Fowler, and I'm so pleased to be here with you today accepting APBP's Lifetime Achievement Award. When I first received word that I had been chosen for this honor, I thought it must be a mistake. I had always thought lifetime awards were for older people with whom I don't identify, so I obviously had a little bit of personal reckoning to do. But more importantly, I had never thought of myself as a bike ped professional. Professionals in the field, to me, are among those of whom I stand in awe. People who know what an MUTCD is. People who redesign community spaces to safely accommodate walkers and bikers, a skill I don't have, and people who attend TRB. And that's not me. My field is policy, specifically policy that advances the creation of safe spaces in which to walk and bike, both through articulated values and putting money where the mouth is to implement those values. I have warred valiantly for 35 years through six transportation reauthorizations with a few appropriations battles thrown in for spice, for good bike ped trail policy and the money to back it up. Policy versus what I had thought of as bike ped professionals, policy professionals, but not versus, for now I see that the two are inextricably interconnected, and that union is necessary to create the bike ped world we all envision. And so a few pieces fell in place for me. Without the policy, there is no money, and without the MUTCD professionals to implement the money, there are no safe places to walk and bike. Certainly not in well thought out active transportation systems. So I've come to respect the wisdom of APBP's awards committee, to define myself as a bike ped professional, and to happily and in good conscience accept your award. I thank you, and look forward to strengthening the connection between good policy and the creation of superb walking and biking places. We're in this together. It takes a team, and this is my team, Team RTC, along with all of you. Without you all, I could never have done what I have done. And so I am proud to be your lifetime achieving bike ped professional. Thank you.